Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reacts, and today I have another Dave Allen reaction video for you. And in this one, he talks about aeroplanes, and this one's been recommended to me a lot by my subscribers that enjoy watching Dave Allen. And I won't lie, when I first started this channel, I had no idea who Dave Allen was. So like, I have really enjoyed watching him, and through all of the comedians that I've watched that I hadn't seen before starting this channel, it was George Carlin that, for me, like took over as my new favorite comedian. But since watching Dave Allen, I mean, even now, like doing this, and all I can think about is the video that he done, like teaching kids the time. And then I watched Adam and Eve, which was brilliant. Some videos on religion, which was brilliant. There's been so many good ones that I've watched of him, and I'm really looking forward to this. And it's actually daytime now. I usually do all my reactions after everyone's gone to bed every night. So if you see me and I've got the bags under my eyes and that, it's usually because it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. But now I'm actually doing it during the day, which is good as well. So I don't have to be as quiet, which, in all fairness, I'm never really quiet, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm looking forward to this. I hope you enjoy it. If there is any other Dave Allen you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below, and I will get round to doing it, because basically I want to watch everything that this man's done. He's an amazing storyteller. So let's get into this. I hope you enjoy it.
When I fly, I don't want to care about wide seats, short seats, reclining seats, how much booze they're going to give me, what food I'm getting. When I fly, 3 things I want to know. Will the plane take off? When it's up in the air, will it stay in the air? And when it comes down, is it coming down where they said it would come down? That's all I want to know.
Do you know what? Honestly, I fly a lot, because I'm back and forth to Finland a lot as well, and then I go away with the wife like 2 or 3 times a year. So I fly a lot, and I see so many people that bitch and moan about. 1 second. There's the issue about doing bloody reaction videos during the day. People just want to call your phone. But yeah, so I travel a lot, and like it is the case, I see so many people bitching and moaning about planes. Like I recently went to Finland, and Ryanair have started flying to Finland. And for me, Ryanair is the perfect airline. It's not expensive. I go there. I don't usually have big luggage, so I go there. I get on the plane takes me to where I need to go. I get off the plane. For me, it's the same as getting on a bus or a train. There's nothing spectacular that I expect. They come round and offer you like a cup of tea and things like that. Yeah, you have to pay for it, but big whoop, like you're not going to get offered that on a bus. So just get the fuck over it. Like, get on a plane, get to where you want to go, done. Yeah, I understand it's not a very long flight, and there's people out there that fly a lot further and a lot longer, but the aeroplane's there for one thing, and that's just to get you to your destination. So stop complaining, please.
Get on airplanes. Good. The language of airlines. Planes are never late. Have you never noticed that? They're delayed. You get on the, when they take, and there's always, you see, there's always these words that they use. Words are very important, the psychological wording. You get on an airplane, sitting on the runway, ready to take off. That's when the hostess always tells you about the things that can go wrong with the plane. They never tell you that when you're buying the ticket, do they? They never say the wings could fall out or oxygen will fail. None of that. They wait until you're sitting there. Not only are you sitting there, but you're strapped. You're strapped into this bloody thing. And then under the guise of talking about the doors, they're giving you a blessing. You know? I'm sorry. Use words of if by chance, if by chance the pressurization of the cabin drops, oxygen will be provided. That's bloody nice of them, isn't it? They've got you up to 35,000 feet. They're about to asphyxiate you. No, we'll give you some oxygen. And it's all that. Oxygen will be provided. If an oxygen mask drops down in front of you, please place it over your nose and mouth and breathe. Where else for Christ's sake. That's the only part of your body you can breathe through. You're not going to stick it on your arse.
I actually do know some people, though, if they was on a plane and their mask dropped, I know some people that would take a second to sit there and look at it and think, what do I do? What do I do? I actually do know people like that. That says a lot about the people that I hang around with. But yeah, I know people like that.
And breathe normally. Normally. Can you see yourself 35,000 feet? And these things drop out of the roof like used contraceptive? And you're going to go, oh, look at that. Oh, that's interesting. The pressurization of the cabin must have dropped. They're providing us with oxygen. Oh, wow. Very interesting, isn't it? Yes.
It is the case, though, that like I said, I fly a lot, so like I think to myself that if anything like that was to happen and the mask were to drop, I think I'd remain calm. But I probably wouldn't. It probably would be the case that, like, as soon as the mask dropped, it'd be like, and then it'd be over my mouth, and like I'd be looking at the person next to me like, you can't. There's certain situations that you really can't remain calm in, and I think, like, for British people as well, I think British people that it'd be the case that they'd be breathing, taking the mask off, like, what's happening? Look. And then taking the mask off and getting another word. They wouldn't be able to remain calm in that situation.
Crap. Let me tell you, if you're sitting there at 35,000 feet and those things drop down in front of you, the first thing that happens is your anal nerve goes. And on a jumbo jet, that is 500 anal nerves. So the quicker the thing you get that thing over your nose, the better. Words like emergency landing. Have you come across that? Emergency landing. Emergency landing. It's clever wording. It's an emergency, but it's a landing. They've got you down. We're pros. It's emergency. We've seen you through. We've got you down. You don't have to worry about things like emergency.
I can't help whenever I think of emergency landing, and like if I used to write music and like scripts and things like that, so like I actually wrote, I was going to animate it at one point, and I wrote this while I was on a plane, that it was to do with the emergency landing on a plane, and like in the animation itself, it was like we're experiencing technical difficulties with the aircraft, so we're gonna form a quick emergency landing, and all it does is it cuts to the ground, and all you see is this plane just go. Don't ask. I actually wrote that while I was sitting on a plane. They was probably doing the run through at the time. That's just where my brain goes to sometimes.
Somebody says emergency to me, crash. That's what it is, crash. Emergency landing. Hit, thump, wallop, bang, bump into. We're about to make an emergency landing on the side of this mountain. Lovely things like make sure your safety belt is fastened. Can you see yourself going through all this? The plane is coming in. You can. Your table is stowed. Seat is in an upright position. Make sure that all the crockery and glass things you give to the hostess. Hostess, excuse me. We're coming into the side of a mountain. Will you take my glass away from me? Take your teeth out. They don't say take your false teeth out. They say take your teeth out. People sit there with spoons going. Place a pillow on your lap and place your head on the lap. You see that? Sitting there, coming into the side of a mountain with your head on your lap. That's so you can kiss your ass goodbye.
I love this man. I really do. This is one man that, like, with his storytelling and like with his stand-up routines, I really could sit and listen to him all day. I've not actually watched a bad video of him yet. I've not watched a video of him that does not make me laugh. But yeah, it's actually, this is my first video of the day, and today's comedy day. Today's not even music reaction today. It's comedy reaction day, and my mouth's already hurting. So this it is a good start, but it's not a good start for me.
Brace yourself. Brace yourself. What did you do when you hit the mountain? I braced myself. Do you know that an airplane, after 18 hours flying, is just filled with vomit, defecation, and farts? That's all it is. It hits the side of a mountain. That's why nobody will go near it for days. Have you heard? If in the unlikely event of us having to put down on water, there's a double doubt there, isn't it? If unlikely, put the two. If unlikely, put down on water. Put down. Put down. Leaves put down. Thistle down puts down. Feathers put down. Jumbo jets. Have you seen one? It's as big as this theatre, for Christ's sake. If I took this theatre up to 35,000 feet and dropped it, it would not put down. It would bury itself in the bloody ground. That's what it'd do. If in the unlikely event of us having to put down on water, you will find your life jacket under your seat. And then they show you how to put it on. You place it over your head, you take 2 ribbons, you circle your body once, tie it in a bow on the left-hand side, and they do it. Can you see yourself coming out of the sky at 900 miles an hour? You put down in the Indian Ocean. You seen the Indian Ocean? It's enormous. It's black and nasty and enormous. It's got waves, huge, gigantic waves following each other all around. And you look at your safety card and you have landed in the Indian Ocean. Your captain has managed to find a flat piece. Your plane is flat. All little blue waves all around it, all pretty. The yellow slides coming out of the side of the airplane. People going. The dinghy with a bell tent. Children say, "Mummy, we're going camping in the Indian Ocean." You see pictures of the people leaving the airplane. Some asshole with a briefcase. And the hostess was saying, "Thank you for flying." The one thing you never see in all that is little black fins, do you? You never look at those pictures and there's little black fins all floating around, is there? If you get in an airplane and you're looking at the safety card and it has black fins on it, I have been there before you. That's what I do on airplanes now. I get the safety cards and I draw in little black fins.
These are the sharks that are going to come and eat you.
And kind of put little bits of red in it. And for your added safety, while you're in the Indian Ocean, they give you a whistle. In the Indian Ocean, miles of nothing, huge waves. Rescue plane, 40,000 feet. You deaf bastard!
It's true. It's stupidity. I love this man. So sorry. I was trying my hardest not to pause this throughout because I've been getting so into it, but yeah, I couldn't resist with that one. If I wouldn't have paused that, you wouldn't have been able to do the ending to this. Oh dear. I do. I love I love this man so much.
Nothing. Huge waves. Rescue plane, 40,000 feet. You deaf bastard! You know, the one thing I've always you hear about, but any sort of mishap with airplanes, the one thing that they always find, the only thing that gets back is the flight recorder, don't they? The black box. They always get the black box back. It's waterproof, bomb-proof, fireproof. It is totally indestructible. Now why don't they put wings on it and let us fly it?
Oh dear. Here's the thing that, like, why not do it on aeroplanes that, like, you got all these inflatable slides and that come out. Why not do it that there's inflatables around the whole plane? So if you land on water, you can just inflate. You got a big old fucking floating plane. Oh, do you know what? I love this, man. That last bit with the whistles that on. Best part of the whole thing. But I do, honest, I love this man so much. His storytelling abilities are probably the best I have ever heard. That I really do love it, and that like the storytelling of this, and even the other ones that I've watched. I mean, I was hooked on this man just by watching the first one that I've done, which was teaching the kids to time. To me, that just had me in stitches. And this is one because I know that he's a good storyteller, and I know that I'm gonna laugh. So if I'm gonna laugh, I try to keep it quiet and go back so I don't keep pausing it for you. But I can't help it. And then towards the end, that whistling. It's a bit when he's whistling to the plane 40,000 feet in the air and he's shouting up like, "You deaf bastard." But guys, listen, I hope you enjoyed this. I really did. And I've got so much more Dave Allen to come on the channel. And like I'm going to spread them out because I don't want to watch too many in one. I want to do it that I want to watch one and I'll give it a few days and then watch another one because I find that I'm going to appreciate it more. And I do that with a lot. I do it with a lot of comedians. I do it with a lot of musicians and things like that. I don't want to do too many in one go. But guys, listen, I've kept you long enough. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's any other Dave Allen you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below and I will get round to doing it. But until then, have a good day. Take it easy. I will see you in the next one. Oh, my mouth is hurting now.